reason why people don't really like spend money in the state. Like
risk.
It's a really bad like business ecosystem because it's like you pay somebody and they don't deliver, or you got to worry about them running off, or you know, or they take long or don't communicate or something like that. It's just like that's why it's like, damn, so and so they put, you know, $500 into this and they got nothing back. It's like they don't want to do this shit no more. So you have somebody who would have spent money into the,
kept
you know,
going with you, but
they would have bought videos. They would have be paying people for cover arts, paying for people for beats, studio time. That's a customer in the
that's how you
music.
build the fucking music
that's
community.
How you build it. And it's like that was a customer that would have been part of this gone because one person decided
to be a
I'm about to and it's just like you're ruining more than that. Like that's why I think, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's their own person. You do what you do, but like everybody's decision does kind of affect people. It's just like if you make shit look silly or bad, they're not gonna want to spend with anybody. There's people that's like, man, I did a video. Like I'm glad you did my video because, you know, somebody scammed me and like I didn't do a video for 2 years. I quit this shit. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like you would have been spending with people and doing and trying to grow yourself, but you didn't because one person fucks you over. It's like that's not cool though.
And you go over your point too. Like I was buying a bunch of promo off different blogs and stuff out of state, and then after the milk shit happened, I was like, I don't even know if I want what blogs do I want to buy promo from?
Right, man. It really does leave like a sour taste. Like it really only takes one time. Like damn, it was only $50, but bro, like it's a net loss. Because at least if you post it, I'm getting something. But you just took it. It's like I don't want to. Nobody wants to lose completely. Right. Like it's one thing if you buy some promo or something. It's like nobody fucks with your shit or something, or you don't get nothing off it. It's like at least you tried it and it worked, you know. But if somebody just scam you, it's like you don't never want to do that shit again, you know. So,
and that's why even with the promo, I'll be trying I know not every post is gonna go viral and shit, but I try my best to like come up with a catchy caption or at least make it look clean. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know that'll keep motherfuckers coming back. If I just like a lot of these bloggers, bro, I notice they'll be kind of lazy, like. They'll just post something basic, like just the video, no cool caption, no nothing that's gonna catch people's attention. Like even like for example, the little mage dude I posted the other day, crazy ass caption, and he got a lot of hate. I ain't gonna lie, but like shit, hella feedback. Got people
talking. That's the whole.
People don't see though. Like fucking Colorado rapper.
That's crazy, bro. That's why I titled it that way. I was like, oh yeah, this is. But
there was a lot of love in my inbox, you know, and there's even a few people in the comments, you know, standing up, you know, trying to, you know, say, you know, whatever. Right. But you only see the hate. Only the hate stands out. But your inbox be full of supporters. Your followers go up, you know. Yeah. So the niggas that hate, they gonna hate. They probably follow you to hate on any rapper.
They just don't be reading between the lines. I feel like
that ass.
They just see it and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" But instead of reading, okay, what's really like the message and what's going on?
I actually got threatened after that one too. He was like, "You soft ass nigga, you're from the soft parts of Aurora." Oh yeah. Like, man, who are you? Right. Who are you? Never seen him in my life.
Facts. I've dealt with that shit. Cause like bro really did a whole spoof on like I want to say Mohammed, but it's really just bloggers in general. Bloggers in general, and like what it'd be like. The Instagram posts and the TV.
Oh
like, that shit was hella entertaining, bro. So
I appreciate that.
How do y'all become with these ideas? Is it like do you go to Pharoah with these ideas and then you go to him, or and y'all just bounce them off each other? Like
it's like both. Like. For that one in particular, it was like it was kind of like a parody, right? Like a parody on like how you know how people do it, and then like that just gave me ideas. I was like, I'm gonna make it look like an Instagram post, like with the caption. And, you know, it's just because it's funny because like you know people they be in interviews talking all this shit, so I put the silly names and shit like that. It's just like I'll be talking some shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? So
But when it comes to like the song in itself, what's funny is so the ACO song, Cal was like, I jumped into like this kind of sound ironically because I felt like I had a point to prove. But then I started to f with it. Then I did the Aurora album, and it was like I used that sound a little bit more, especially working with 100 Pack Savvy. You know, that flow and cadence, to where I started to feel like I perfected it. So with Colorado Rapper, I was like, I'm about to just go off. Like I just want to spaz. I want to spit. I want to talk my shit. And then all I could see is like, this is a Colorado song. Like that, before I named it Colorado Rap, I was like, this is Colorado in my opinion. Like what I'm rapping about, I rapped about unprofessionalism. I was like, one bar I was like, they buy a camera and now they think they're Cole Bennett. Like nigga had a camera 3 days, charging $800 for a fucking music video. You don't even know how to edit. Like, so it's like, that's how like I feel like the inspiration came. It was like, man, y'all need to realize. I feel like if we humbled ourselves, if even the top people in our state, if we all humbled ourselves and realized how if we worked as a community, the whole state can be bigger as a whole, which will get a lot of these names a lot more attention compared to, you know, what's going on in other states, you know. So, yeah, I just wanted to be like, nigga, when I was like, you're only popping on my minute, I didn't mean that as like a downplay, but I'm like, this we started somewhere. Like, you doing your shit, but you're not the top. We got here, and then niggas get to you or work with you and feel comfortable. They're like, oh, we're on Mile High Minute. I ain't got shit. I'm the shit. You see what Mile High Minute said about me? I'm that nigga. I'm like, man, keep working. Be more creative. Yes, you got Mile High Minute's attention. You doing your shit, but do more.
Nationally recognized.
Exactly.
That's another thing too, by the way. Like anybody who's made it to the list, like strategically. Once you like, boom, that post goes up, because that's like always the biggest post of the year, probably.
Dead ass. No,
and it's like
for the community, dead ass.
Drop right now. Everybody's looking. Capitalize on that, right? Usually people, oh yeah, you know, they just kind of chill. They post it on their story, and they're just like bullshit. It's like, bro, right now is when it matters the most to be seen. To you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of speaks to that complacency. It's like, bro, that's not it. Like. That's the beginning. Getting a post by something big or some shit like that. That's the start.
Right.
Go. You feel me? Like go from there. So yeah.
That's real. When it comes to list shit, I honestly be even annoyed. The only reason I still do them is because I'll still get requested to do them. I'll be annoying myself.
You gotta do them.
Yeah.
You gotta play the game. You know that's all it is.
You got to.
I'll be annoying myself, and I'm like, I really gotta deal with another 24 hours of death threats. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, fuck.
It's part of it, bro.
Right.
It's part of it.
Honestly, it's all just an opinion, really, at the end of the day. There's no one stat. This is what I always tell people. There's no one stat that's like, this person's a top rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I just be throwing it out there, like, these are some dope artists. But I've seen a lot of artists get complacent, you know, they just stop dropping. And, you know what I'm saying? After being on the list or whatever, so...
Well, and that's the other thing too that people gotta like realize is like we're never talking numbers, right? Because like if numbers was the point, like there's people that like nobody talks about or people don't know that they're from the city or that they're from here.
Right.
Crazy, you feel me? Like, and it's like there's like a bunch of people though. It's like people don't know them. Right. They don't talk. They're not in the sphere of the scene here, but they got numbers and they got followers and they're big as fuck on TikTok. It's like that's really the place where, you know, I feel like we're in a weird like space here in Colorado where it's like we're almost in our own bubble. It's weird, because like shit goes on here and it's important. It's real important. But it's like not important to nowhere else. And the shit that's important to everywhere else, like bro, if you're big on TikTok, that reaches the world, and you can get, you know, like that's how people get deals now. Everything. People here don't use TikTok. Like it's not important here. Like it's not important to use TikTok here. It's just not. You feel me? So it's like
I just got started
type shit. And we all, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean me included, but it's just it's interesting because if you play the game of trying to be seen here, you're playing the wrong game. You know what I'm saying? Like you really are playing backwards because it's like, damn, this only matters to these few people, you know, and it feels good because you see it and these are people you know, but it's like that's the wrong game because they're really behind. So
right.
switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and that's why, like, you know, people like Trev, they don't really give a f to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's, you know, although he may not be like nationally recognized on the rap shit, he is making national moves when it comes to writing or the Nuggets. You know.
Yep. That's and that's like huge.
That's way more
like I feel like he's definitely, you know, one of, if not the biggest artist in Colorado. The first time I even met or heard of Trev Rich, I was at the Royal Mall with one of my homies named he actually passed away, but his name was Udell. And we're walking past the Mile High Jewelers building or whatever the area, and he was selling CDs out of the jewelry area. There's this long ass line. The homie's like, let's stand in line and buy a mixtape. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, well, I could just look it up on YouTube. Like, I could just play it this way. And as I'm listening to all of his songs on YouTube, we're waiting in this line, and the homie bought a CD from him, and it was like, I was like surprised. I was like, I've never seen nothing like that, especially for a local artist to be selling CDs out of the Aurora Mall. That's amazing. Yeah. And you didn't even have to know who he was to sell a CD. We didn't know who he was. We bought a CD, so it's like that's motivational, you know.
Right.
What is your guys' opinion on the scene as a whole right now?
It has potential.
It's going up a lot. Like I feel like we're on the brink of some big shit. I mean, like, there's so many ways you could criticize it. You feel me? Like, obviously, but we are on the. There's something coming. Like,
I feel like there's a few artists out here who's right here,
right? Yeah,
literally.
Their song. Well, you know, everybody like a song away, right? But there's some people that's like,
they get the right place,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are
right there,
and that's why, like, you know, that's why I like how we work, because we're super creative. So it's like, I damn near be wanting to like hit people up like, hey bro, you should do this. I think this would be a hardest idea, I swear to God. But it's like, sometimes I feel like it comes off like you trying to tell a nigga what to do. Right. So it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. But sometimes there's some people I'm like, bro, you don't realize it, but like, this is a thing that if you do this, I swear, like, this a trend, because it will work. But
I know, to go off your point, I've been telling Savvy to do a remix to, because he's always known for the remixes.
Yep.
I've been telling him to do the remix to the song from the dudes who were from Denver. Whoop, there it is. I'll be telling him to do like a remix to that, just because that's some Denver shit.
Yep.
Like, little shit like that, or like, I feel like if Savvy really stays on people's necks, like he could.
He'll go crazy.
Because like, he's talented, but I think he can work harder. You know what I'm saying?
And the city loves him. Like,
right.
With the heat of when I was like, I paid the $600 and I don't regret it. Off that song got me onto the what was first, BFB or Lil Tyler?
That was Lil Tyler.
That song got me onto the Lil Tyler show, where I then performed with 100 Pack Savvy on stage, opening up for Lil Tyler, and it was like just off the heat of that song, and somebody seen me perform with 100 Pack Savvy on that stage and invited me to open up for BFB the Pac-Man. I talked to his manager, got the price for the feature, got a feature from BFB the Pac-Man off the heat of the song with 100 Pack Savvy. You know, opened up for BFB the Pac-Man too. You know, and that shit was lit as hell.